those rapscallions, which is like my new favorite. This cat is so weird. That cat is so weird, which is like my favorite word of all time. Like it's such an underutilized word. It just means like a troll, just somebody up to mischief. It's such a great word. Rapscallion. I love it so much. It'd be like a great pet name. Come here, little rapscallion. Right? Doesn't that sound amazing? It's raining. I'm getting all like rain on my head. It's making me cold. All right, guys. So today's episode, super sleepy. So you guys are gonna have to remind me like every 5 minutes in case I start like dozing off. You just see me like just like that. Just go in the chat like wake up, Scar. Just wake up, Scar. Just wake up. We need you to keep streaming. All right. All right, we got to get started, right? Can we get some stream starting hot because we are live and welcome to the wonderful world of Hermits and Crafting, and we're here at Scar's Frontier Outpost. And in today's episode, along with all my cat friends down below there, we're going to be working on, wow, I forgot I turned my FOV up crazy time. Let me fix that. There we go. We're going to be working on the pathway along the edge over here. We're also going to be working inside the sawmill. So let's take a quick look at the sawmill because we need to add an interior. That's right. This place is kind of awesome, but it needs an interior, which will make it full-time awesome. That's important, right? Got to make that distinction there. So right here, this is kind of, plain, kind of boring. We need to add some rooms. We need to add some sawmill stuff. So we're going to work on that. And I'm just going to take the express route down, and let's see. Do I have an empty chest? Oh, beautiful. So I'm going to put away some of this dirt. The music is just a little loud, right? To me, it is. Let me know if you guys think it is. Also, it just seems like just a smidge bit loud. Let me just back that off. Oh no, I just turned it all the way. Oh, the wrong direction. Oh, geez, bad stuff's happening. Oh, bad stuff. Okay, I fixed it. I fixed it. Let's see. But Wells killed the floor. Wells killed the floor? Wells. I don't know. How does Wells kill a floor? Floor seems pretty solid object. Oh, do you mean Wells killed the creeper, the zombie creeper, which I haven't broken yet to the derp squad yet. I'm sure they're going to probably be a little sad. But you know, stuff happens. All right, so I'm gonna grab a couple extra. I just want to grab just a few of these things. We're gonna need just a smidge. Okay, we're ready to roll. All right, I gotta move these chests out of here. Actually, no, this is most of my supplies are down here. I forgot. Like these are all of my leaves. There's most of my dirt. Where's my stone? Okay, I have like stone mixed up in a couple different boxes. Here's this one. I'll grab that one. There we go. So we're gonna grab that one. Awesome. What else do we need for this project? Oh, we're gonna need lots of wood, but we're getting no woods down here. Let's see. Q&A Scar, who was on today? Cub Fan. Remember? We just talked to Cub Fan. Cub Fan was doing magic and stuff in his base. Right, there we go. And let's see, what else do we need? We're gonna try between acacia and oak, and I haven't decided which one I want to use yet. Let's see, why would you put stone in the green chest? You know, these are good points you bring up, Maz. These are great points. And to be honest, I can't answer them. I can't answer them. Hunt the false. Someday we will hunt the false, and we will become victorious. But unfortunately, false isn't on, and also I'm scared of false. False is... I can't look at false the same way since Hunt the Hermit. Like, false is just slaying people, just one after another, just slay. And you'd think it like slay like Santa Claus. No, this is bad slay.
This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Silver Fox, can we get some super resubscription hype? 22 months in a row, Super Silver Fox, loud noises. What kind of loud noises? Oh no, what kind of loud noises? I'm so confused. Horribly loud noises? I don't know what loud noises are, but Silver Fox, thank you so very much for all the support. Very much appreciated. Can we get some super support here for Silver? His incredible support to the stream. And guys, don't forget, we have new emotes. Look at these things. They're beautiful. You can spam as many of those in the chat as you want. All right, there we go. Let's get our wood. Oh, Jesus, cats everywhere. I'm trying to rebuild the cat army, and they're getting unwieldy, to be honest with you. You know, I love a good cat, right? Cats are great, wonderful, and all those things, but you know they can get a little unwieldy. The cats are very independent creatures, and they do as cats please. And you always gotta watch out because you know sometimes the cat's interests don't line up with your interests, and they're just like, sorry. That's slightly what I like about cats. They're just like, I'm not gonna put up with your nonsense. I'm gonna go in the other room and do what I want to do. Let's see. I think I'm gonna use half slabs, and I think I'm gonna use of the spruce variety for this. I think. Oh no, stone box, get back in my inventory. Where are you going? Where are you going? You're not going anywhere. All right, let me check in with the chat here. My name has Super too. Ah, Super Mining. I love it. I love it very much. Let's see. Just don't go crazy with the emotes. I don't know. I think you can go somewhat crazy with the emotes, just a little bit, because they're new, right? You know, hype. We finally got 2 new emotes. It's been, oh wow, it's probably been almost over a year since we had a new set of emotes, I would think. All right, so let's get busy down here. Let's see. Today's stream snack, Taco Bell. Wow. I don't know if there could even be a better stream snack. Taco Bell. Such a quality thing. You know, it's been a very long time since I had Taco Bell. So I'm going to start cutting this. Oh, geez, cat, come on. I love you, cat, especially your orange, and orange is my favorite color and all, but I mean, come on, you're in my way. All right, so we're going to have to do this very tastefully because this is going to be very ugly if we don't do this right. So we're going to, oh, geez, oh boy. All right, problems, guys, problems, but we're problem solving with Scar today, so we're going to fix that. So my thoughts are, we need to build a little, geez, get out of my way. Get out of my way. Go down there. Go play. Go play with your other cat friends. There we go. So what we're trying to achieve today is this pathway. So over here on this little spot right here, I want you to be able to walk along this little pathway. Now we've built this before, but unfortunately all that Oh, that's right. That's for the what the heck was that? What? Where did he come from? He's like a submarine creeper. Did you see the submarine creeper? He surfaced right in front of our very eyes. Wow. That's crazy time. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm trying to build the pathway that connects to this walkway right there, and it'll tie this whole area in all beautiful and wonderful. All right, I'm trying to work my way over here. Okay, all right. This is what we're gonna work on. So if we stay on this level, we can just like totally avoid messing with that, and it'll be perfectly good. Yeah, daylight sensor is for the dam. I'm like sawmill, I'm like mine. What was that again? Ah, the dam. I think of like everything but the thing that it's supposed to be. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. I think it's, what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand out this a little bit. I know this is going to look super ugly, but we'll definitely clean it up. And then I'm going to drop it down like right here, the pathway. Yes, this will look really cool. So we're going to, you know, kind of go with like that Indiana Jones style, like walking on the side of a cliff. It'll be really cool. Minecraft, hell yeah! I like that. Yes, Minecraft, yay, Minecraft. Let's see, cut these blocks out like that. You know, I was talking about that recently about, you know, I've been playing Minecraft for a very long time, but it's a game that just never gets old to me. There are times like, you know, I'm just like not feeling it, don't want to play, things like that. But Minecraft just, all these years still does not get old to me. I think it's, and I've been trying to figure out why. You know, there's a lot of games that I play and I love them to death, and then instantly just kind of lose interest in it. And I'm trying to figure out like, what is the special thing about Minecraft? And I've always said this, you know, if I didn't enjoy something, I wouldn't post it on YouTube. And you see evidence of that multiple times over when I just like drop a series like at the flip of a hat, like I'm done. But Minecraft stays around, right? Minecraft stays around because there's just something magical about building and vanilla together, even a little creative's fun and all. But there's just something magical about survival building, and it's really just kind of a art, you know? It really comes down to like creating like a piece of art. That's what I think over time I've kind of evolved to, is trying to create like the next like piece of art, you know, be it landscaping, be it a build, something along those lines. or it's just like always a challenge, right? It's always a challenge to see what the next thing that we can do to challenge ourselves. And I think that's a big thing of what keeps me coming back. Now, when I look at other players, you know, Redstone or things like that, I can see the same thing in them. They're looking for that next like contraption, how efficient, how, you know, more automated can I get? And I think that's always the cool thing about Minecraft is there's always this pursuit to better yourself and better whatever you're doing in the game. And I think that's pretty cool. Not a lot of games can really do that. Some, you know, FPSs and things like that, like FPS games and stuff like that, you want to improve your skill, right? You want to like get a little bit better. You want to increase your KD. You want to increase your win-loss, things like that. But with Minecraft, it's all about, to me anyway, it's all about increasing the art of it, right? It's all about getting a little bit better at the design, getting a little bit better at, you know, understanding, you know, basic, you know, fundamental like architectural designs, things like that. They really do help, you know, when you look at it, architectures, things like that, design, you can learn so much and implement that into Minecraft. Now, this looks terrible, right? Ugh, it's hideous, guys. It's hideous. But we'll fix that up. Don't worry about that. Don't be worrying. Don't be worrying. Oh, lots of Q&As. Let me check in with all this Q&A action. Q&A. I forgot a few months ago you asked your YouTube chat what you should name this place. Did you choose a name? So there's two things. So I've been calling it Scar's Frontier Outpost, right? Hunt the Hermit, Hunt the False. Do you guys next Hunt the Hermit? Should we just go after False? I don't know if there's friendly fire or not on there, but I don't know if there's friendly fire on there or not between the hermits, but no, we're not going to go after False. That'd be just sad. That would just be sad. So it's Frontier. Scar's Frontier Outpost was always kind of the default name. I think what I'm going to do, if the good Cub fan doesn't mind, I might move this down like 2 levels. I don't think he'll mind. I'm sure he won't mind. Sorry, Cub. I'm breaking stuff. But the design of the actual company, the company that kind of works here, and they kind of mine and they get the different resources and stuff along those lines, that's Scar Trading. So Scar Trading or Scar Western Trading or something along those lines. I think it's a good name.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Dusty Gills, thank you so much for the subscription. Can we get some new subscriber hype in the chat? Thank you so much for the subscription. And remember, as a new subscriber, you got yourself your shield of awesomeness. See, I didn't call it a badge of awesomeness. No, is it a badge or is it shield? I don't know. Anyway, you got, oh jeez, what? Oh, you scoundrel, you scoundrel. Anyway, you got yourself, oh jeez, now I break stuff. I'm just butchering this. I'm so sorry. Can I just thank you? Can the Minecraft gods allow me to thank you, please, for the subscription? Okay. Thank you so much for the subscription. Very, very much appreciated. Remember, you can spam as many jelly emotes in the chat as you want. And, of course, you can join us on Discord. It was a tough one, guys. That was a tough one right there. My break came off. Zombies were catching us on fire. It's a tough Minecraft life out there. It's a tough life. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we are going to kind of arch this design into here. Did I hear an Augie is in the chat? Hello, Augie. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see. We should jump over to Hermit Quest after this because I got to ask you guys some questions. Specifically you, Augie, too. You know that feature you've got. It's real fancy. It's the... you have your Store in the Stone, right? Super fancy, beautiful, awesome. And you have those particle effects. You know, the numbers all floating about in the letters from the enchanting table. Is there any way that when I create my my crystals, if I could even have some of those like emitting from the crystals? I think it would be really, really cool. But I don't know. I wanted to ask you because you're expert in those things and I'm not. So I got confused. I tried to do it and then I was like, nah. I'm just going to break this somehow, and it's not going to be good. It's like, yeah. Let me check in with the chat here. Q&A Scar, do you prefer I send you a drawing or an original thing when I send the letter? Whatever you want, man. If you want to keep the original and just send me a copy or vice versa, whatever you feel like, man. But all I know is I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. And remember, I'm starting to compile a next Scar mail. So if you guys have any fan art or any of those things that you guys want to send, I'm getting ready for the next Scar mail very soon. So definitely send any fan art or a letter you want to send to my PO box, and it'll be opened in the next Scar mail on YouTube. So getting super excited about that because I've got 2 items that I'm very excited to show you. One that I have not opened. One of them I did open, and it blew my mind, and it's going to be really, really cool. So very excited for you guys to see that. Q&A Scar, what is your least favorite building style? Great question. I like that. My least favorite building style is when people get a little... It comes back to, like, back in the day is... I don't know how to express this. Like, people always thought it was so cool to build with, like, some of, like, the ore blocks and stuff like that. And it's like... I don't know. Back in the days, things were never done like very naturally. Say this is like 2010, 2011. Like, it's hard to explain what I'm trying to talk about. I'll need to give you guys some examples before I just start going on and about. Let's see. Q&A Scar. Scar mail very soon. You mean like 2 months? Yes. Taylor, I know. I don't get to things very fast. I know this is true. Let's see. Mumbo's building style. No, Mumbo's a great builder. Mumbo is a good builder. I mean, he doesn't give himself a lot of credit, but he's actually not that bad of a builder. Look at his new thing he built. The little round thing in the ground, the silo for his supplies. That's beautiful. Like, it's got like all the ruins on the sides and stuff like that. He did a great job with that. Mumbo doesn't give himself any credit for building, but he's a good builder. There we go. Awesome. Let's see. False is streaming. Hunt the False, but she's not on the server, my friend. I can't cross universes to hunt the False unless she's on like modded. And I do have the dragon slaying sword that I don't think she could compete with, even with her skills. That's right. I don't think False could compete with the dragon slaying sword of dragonness awesomeness, because that sword is the most OP sword of them all, and it's kind of amazing. I love Mumbo's auto storage. Can he build that for me? Can we like lure Mumbo into building that for us, because I need that for days, actually. Not just now, but for days. All right, so we're going to build up this little edge system here, and this is going to be very beautiful. And we'll make this into a nice path. And then we're going to build some retaining walls, because got to hold this thing up somehow. Let's see. Yeah, okay, the barrel is nice, but just the inside. I really dislike the outside. I don't even know what the outside looks like. I've seen his video making it. I'm not even exactly sure what the inside or outside looks like. Maybe we'll have to fly over there in a little bit and take a look. I might replace that block right there with a green grass block. I think I might. I think I will. But for now, I'm gonna break it like that. There we go. So I'll be back. I'll put a green glass block on there, and it'll be kind of amazing. Let's see. Q&A Scar. What disabled you? I'm disabled with special... Yes, I have a neuromuscular disease, and it just weakens muscles to a point where, you need a wheelchair. You need this, you need that, unfortunately. But, you get over it. It stinks, but like I said, you get over it, and you just try to make the best of things. Let's see. Scar, Mrs. Wells Knight is watching a stream. I know, my friend. I said hi to Mrs. Wells just when we first started. It's always great to have Mrs. Wells join us, of course. I think I even saw some cows on Twitter a little bit ago, too. I'll have to look at those one more time. Mrs. Wells is I think Mrs. Wells is a photography assistant who goes, travels around to like the dairy, like expeditions. I can't even say the right words today. I'm very much too tired. I give up. Why do I even talk? I'm just failing at things. But there's these like expedition. Oh God, I said it again. You know what I'm trying to say. And it just reminded me of dog shows. Like, I've been to a lot of dog shows and these like dairy events. I'll call them events instead. they remind me of dog shows. I've been to quite a few dog shows in my life, and it was funny. I was like, that totally reminds me of dog shows. There you are, you scoundrel. Get out of here. Ah, jeez, you're just gonna be a problem all day, aren't you? Hey, Scar, you found out Tango is part wolf yet? No, Super Mining. I have not figured this out. When did Tango become part wolf? I don't know. You're gonna have to let me know on that one. Q&A Scar. Scar, loving season 2 of Hunt the Hermit. Good luck. No spoilers. Okay, no spoilers. I think I may have spoiled it all, technically, to the subscriber Discord chat. But yeah, I won't spoil anything to the chat. But yeah, it was kind of a disappointing season, to be honest, because everything I lined up failed on me. Every time it was just gonna be the most amazing thing ever, it totally exploded in my face, and I'm just like running for the hills every time. I run so much in this Hunt the Hermit, you'd think I was like reenacting Forrest Gump, and it's just a thing. It truly, you're like, is this guy reenacting Forrest Gump? There's a lot of running, What is your favorite movie? Movie snack. Oh, movie and movie snack. I would have to go with a Slurpee. That's right. I'd have to go with a Slurpee. Delicious Slurpees. Love a Slurpee. Can't get enough Slurpees. One could never have enough Slurpees, I always say. And yeah, I would have to definitely say a Slurpee is the best movie snack. Best movie? I don't know. It's hard for me to say any one particular movie. I like different movies for different reasons. You know, you got Star Wars for, great sci-fi action. And, it's just, I like it based on like genres, really. That's how it really comes down to. I don't really specifically have a favorite movie. A favorite like science fiction movie, favorite action movie, favorite drama movie, different things like that. It's hard for me to ever really say one particular one over another. That's like ultimate favorite super time movie. One thing I can say is I've never seen Rogue One yet. I still haven't seen Rogue One. It's very sad. I know. Condolences are accepted. Let's see, Taylor. Let's see. What? Oh, well. I don't know what oh well is. Probably one of my fails. Have you seen the Cubs volcanoes yet? Yes, let's take a look at this. Because I've got some stuff to say here. Cub has blown my mind with this project. Look at this incredible thing he has accomplished here. Like, this is no easy feat. Like, this is dedication. I log on like a couple times now. This isn't even just like one occurrence. I log on and I see Cub just like sweat coming down his face. It's just like one block after another, just block. And it's like, that's true dedication right there. Like this isn't easy, guys. Like this is not an easy feat. The amount of obsidian used in this is ridiculously amazing. Second, like you gotta harvest all this, right? And yeah, this is quite very, very impressive. But yeah, you log on and you see Cub just like, he just looks like he's dragging, just like, But I think it's well worth it. I don't know what he thinks. Maybe right now he's in the phase of like, what did I do? But when he's done with this, guys, it's gonna, or actually he made huge progress and it looks absolutely amazing. But yeah, I get the same way. Like when it comes to a massive project and like you're halfway through it and it's just like, this is just crazy. You're like, what have I done? But yeah, I don't know if Cub has that same feeling, but that happens to me like every time I start a landscaping project. I'm like, what did I just do? What have I done? But yeah, this is looking really, really cool. So you guys have been asking about the bridge. So the bridge, I think is going to be really, really cool. So what we're going to do, and I need to get Cub's approval on this. So I'm going to build out the bridge, right, to this post right here. Now, the secondary bridge, I want to connect like right here, but I would love it if it looked like the volcano has destroyed the bridge. Now we'll get Cub's approval, if we want to build like, like a segment of the bridge right here, but with obsidian kind of overlapping the bridge. I think that would look really, really, really cool. But of course, we'll have to get Cub's okays on that. But yeah, doesn't that sound amazing, right? Having that bridge look like it's been destroyed by the lava, I think it would look really cool. Okay, this is looking not so cool. We need to really work on this. Like, I get the general like idea of it. I think that it's like somewhat coming out to be what I want, but needs some work. And the work starts right here. I think somebody had mentioned what the music was. This is Approaching Nirvana, and If you're looking for some super sweet music, I highly encourage you to check them out on iTunes or on Spotify or whatever you choose to use your musicking. Super good folks over there. We enjoy their music, don't we? Let's see. Zap saves modding for the rest of us. Zap's a robot. It's hard to compete with robots. We love y'all. We love y'all. But yeah, let's see. What else do we want to talk about today? I do like our discussion we had, right? About how Minecraft's a bit of an art form. Don't you guys feel like that's true to you? Like when you're building and you're doing your things, it really has to me, because I've really tried to incorporate a lot of like art thoughts, if you will, into a lot of designs, especially landscaping in the recent year or so. And it definitely, that's what keeps me coming back all the time. That's why I always love this game, because it's constantly an evolving species, if you will, right in front of our very eyes. And I am so excited. You can't even tell. Like, you can't even tell. Look at this. It's so excited. But I really am very excited. This is just very sleepy right here. So much sleepy, especially like right here. That there is going to be a new block coming to Minecraft. And I am just ecstatic with this. You might be asking, Scar, new block, you're crazy. I'm not crazy. I watched Inzuma's video on it, and that's the only way I figured out about snapshot things anymore. So what it is we're getting a new color textures for the wool blocks. Now, somebody at Mojang saw my texture pack release video recently and was like, you know what? Scar makes some really great points about how awful the wool blocks are. We're gonna change them. I tell myself that to feel good about myself, but no, that's not really what happened, probably. But, well, not at all, actually, Scar. Don't say probably. But I can only hope, really. But I criticize them. I've been criticizing the wool blocks, guys. I've been criticizing these wool blocks for years, right? I've been saying they're ugly. Like, can we say some not so nice things about wool blocks here real quick? Let's go check out the sheep farm. I got to make a point, guys. It's point time. It's almost rant time. It's definitely rant time. Let's go over here. Let's make a rant. Let's do rant time with Scar. All right, perfect place to do a rant. Especially, let's see, which is the most egregious color? Okay, right here, right here. Right here. Okay, so these are my texture pack, right? Look at this. It's beautiful, right? Look at this. You see it's just subtle enough that you know it's wool, but it's smooth, it's clean. Look at this. It looks absolutely beautiful. Best wool texture out there, right? Right? You can say that. And, I mean, even if it's not, it'll make me feel good about myself. But look at this. It's absolutely stunning. Now, let's look at this without my texture pack. Let's see. There we go. All right, this takes a second. It's slow. I don't know why. Wool blocks are terrible. I know, right? So I had to fix it, right? Why is this so slow? Do you guys know why this is so slow? When you change out texture packs, look at how slow this is. It's crazy. It's crazy. Hashtag Scar rant. Maybe that's the next emote. Uh-oh, did I just crash Minecraft? I'm sorry, guys. I broke Minecraft. Oh, no, I didn't break Minecraft. Oh, geez. Oh, my gosh. Look at how ugly this is, guys. Tell me this isn't the world's most ugly block in all of Minecraft right there. These two right there are so hideous. They're hideous, I say. Like, look at the difference between my texture pack and what I did to my blocks compared to these. Look at them. Where's the next worst? Now, this one's okay. Like, I can deal with some of these. This one's, yeah, that one's terrible. This one I can deal with. Pink. Pink is just awful. It's just so bad. It's so bad. It is incredibly awful. So I got to switch back or I'm just going to get a little crazy. But yeah, I'm so glad that Mojang finally heard the cries. They heard the cries from us and they're like, it's time to fix it. We watched Scar's video. Let's see, Wintergrave. Changing resource packs reloads all the game resources. Oh, so that's why it's so laggy. Hey, Wintergrave, welcome to the stream. It's great to have you today. Well, it makes sense. If you have to reload all the textures, it will take a little while. There we go. That wasn't so bad that time. But yeah, look at this. It's so much better. So much cleaner. But, you know, they actually fixed it. And I applaud Mojang for finally listening. They're about as slow at getting stuff done as I am. but you know, we kind of feel like brothers together, I suppose, in that way. But yeah, I'm very happy about that. But the thing that I'm ecstatic about is that they are actually making, and I can't be more pleased about this, they are making a new block that's not hardened clay originally. So the, what's his name, Jeb, posts up on the Twitters, right? He posts on the Twitters. He's like, by the way, that block in this picture is not hardened clay. Boom, mic drop. And I was like, what? And yeah, that's what happened, guys. Mic drop right there. He said that block's not actually it's not actually hardened clay. Hardened clay will retain its own, you know, textures and color properties, which I'm very happy about, by the way. Very, very, very happy about, because if they were to change the hardened clay block, it would literally destroy almost half of my block, half of my builds, and it would be very, very devastating. So I'm very, very pleased to know that they aren't changing the color palette for hardened clay, because I mean, if they changed hardened clay and they specifically changed the cyan block, it literally would destroy most of my builds. Because I use that block heavily in so many of my modern house designs, and if it was gone, like, I would be in an uproar. I would be on a first plane to Sweden to protest right in front of Mojang's offices. No, that would never happen. But yeah, no, I would be super sad and super upset about that if that was a thing. But no, they're adding a new block, which, what could this block be, guys? Could be really anything, really. But yeah, I don't know. What could this new block be? Because is it an existing block that we could color? You know, is it something that we can color? But it's smooth. It's as smooth as can be. So I don't know. It's a mystery to me. Mud? That'd be pretty cool. Stud Tech. We talked about mud the other day in Stud Tech, where we built mud in that, which was fun. Polished diorite. Yeah. Augie actually made a really funny thing in Hermitcraft. It's a diorite infestation. And it's just like this door, and there's diorite like spewing out of the door, and it's like no entry. I thought it was quite funny. Let's say the new block and wool color are a bit too bright in my opinion, but I agree that the current wool textures are ugly. Yes, what I find in this new color palette that they're working with now is that yellow that they're using is a beautiful yellow. I'm very happy with that yellow, because that yellow is going to be useful for other projects. So I'm pleased with the yellow. Some of the other colors, I think, in the context of that image, are a little bit bright, but I think when they're inside of the game, I don't think they're going to be as bright, and they're not going to be quite as like crazy time. Colored stone, maybe. Oh, you're right. It very well could be colored stone, what that new block is. But he did say it's a new block, so I'm considering, well, when he says new block, would that mean something entirely new, or would he say new block in the context of still being like a block existing in the game but being kind of added upon? Does that make sense? I don't know, but all I know, guys, I'm so happy to have a new block coming. If there is no half slab and stairs to it, then it's going to be disappointing, right? Like, that's not cool. Ooh, colored quartz. That's a good one. That could be. That could be. Wouldn't it be actually kind of amazing if these blocks were actually naturally in the environment you did have to go and harvest? That'd make resource adventuring quite interesting. Let's see, where do I keep my dirt these days? Oh, up here. Yeah, this is how organized I am. Okay, I know my resources are underground over there, but all of my other, you know, landscaping resources are in here, which I need to jump through a half-built building, down a hole, into a cave. Ah, there's my dirt. Ah, I'm so organized, guys. It's something I truly pride myself on, is my organization skills. They're unmatched. They're truly unmatched by anyone. Unmatched and unprecedented on all accounts. Scar, the daylight sensor for the dam is covered. Oh no, I covered it. Half slabs and stairs, never from Wintergrave. Dude, what is up with this? I mean, I've heard some people say reasons why, but none of them actually make sense to me. Why can we not have it? So this is my question. I said this before in a stream before, but it bears repeating. this is the question I had for Mojang at Minecon, and I didn't ask the question because I missed the panel. It was a whole thing. But what is their reasoning for making half slabs and not making half slabs? Like, if they're adding a new block into the game and they're like, what should we add to this block? So this is a brand new block. Should it have half slabs and stairs? What is the criteria for having a block with half slabs and stairs? Like, what is their decision making when it comes to that? Like, I just want to know what that is. I want to know, like, what makes that decision? Who's like, all right, this block does not get half slabs and stairs, but then Purper block gets half slabs and stairs, and it's like, I just kind of feel in terms of Mojang is there's not maybe that much organization. Like, it's not as organized as I'm like saying, you know, like, does that make sense? Like, I don't think there's an real organization in terms of that. I don't think there's a roadmap or really any one plan for what gets what and what happens really. Nothing like bad really about Mojang. I'm just saying I don't think there's like a master plan, if you will, and this is like our plan for world domination. I think it's just kind of like, oh, this is cool. This is cool. Scott, you should go work for Mojang. I'd have a couple words with them, you know? If I was in charge, I would definitely retexture a lot of blocks. A lot of blocks there would be the Wrath of Scar through there, and there'd be a lot of changes for sure. For sure. I think one of the ones would be acacia. I'd make that a grayish wood. I want a grayish wood. The reason I want a grayish wood is because I can't build a house that I want with the current blocks in vanilla Minecraft. I need like a grayish to whitish block, and acacia's already gray, right? You already got the gray block, and it's got this ugly orange center, which might be realistic, but it's Minecraft. There's apple trees there's oak trees drop apples. I mean, we're not talking super realistic here. But yeah, or I would probably take maybe the birch and make it a different color, like yellow. Come on, guys, we could do better than that. We could do better than that. Oh, the daylight sensor. Oh shoot, the daylight sensor. I forgot. Shoot. I suspect the daylight sensor was in this area, right? Oh, daylight sensor. Oh, there it is, guys. There it is. Don't worry. I found it. I found the daylight sensor. We're good. We're good. Don't worry. No needs for the worrying. No needs. No needs for this. Okay. There we go. Perfect. I got it, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. Stop. Find the daylight sensor.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Excuse me. I choked. Sorry. It's like I'm trying to cough. Sorry. Why do I keep failing my sub thank you alerts? I'm so bad today. Wells Knight, thank you so much for the resubscription. Can we get some super resubscription hype for the good Wells Knight? Wells Knight is rocking a 2-year Scar badge. That's right. 2 years right there. That's the diamond one. Very, very beautiful. But Wells, thank you so much. 27 months. Wells has been like best YouTube buddy. Like I can't tell you guys enough about that. But yeah, thank you so very much for the support, Wells. And yeah, can we get some hype for Wells in the chat? I don't need to remind him about jelly emotes. He knows. He knows. He knows. But yeah, Wells, thank you so much for the support. Very, very, very much appreciated. But yeah, look at Wells with all those. Look at Wells with that shiny badge. It's glinting. Dude, wouldn't that be amazing if those badges, if you could add like a little animation to them? Oh, that'd be so cool. Because if you tip, or if you tip via the bits, you can have an animated one of the, like a emoji, like say like a kappa that winks or all those things. Like, wouldn't it be amazing if the sub badges for years, 6 months, 3 months, whatever, if you could have like a little like glint of an animation to it? That'd be super cool. If I could add any block, what would it be? It would be it would truly be a grayish wood. I need a grayish wood for multiple projects. I need a grayish wood. Now, yes, this works great, right? But it's also, a vertical and horizontal log. So, that sometimes that becomes a problem. Second, doesn't have half slabs and stairs. My criteria for blocks has to be half slabs and stairs. Like that's like a non-starter when there is no half slabs and stairs, because let's just use this for instance. Look at how many variations of stairs and half slabs we've used in just this train car. And if I don't have those, then I just don't have any fun. Like, I love manipulating these blocks into ways to make like a detailed structure. Let's take one quick glance over. Whoa, wait, this is my old texture pack. This is my old texture pack. I can't get through here. I'll repair that. But look at this. Let me get in an angle here. Look at how much of the, you know, half slabbing and the stairs we did here, and so many different variations. I can't do that if the blocks don't have half slabs and stairs, so they're almost useless in most cases to me. So that's why I'm such a big proponent of getting half slabs and stairs into this game, because if they're not there, like, I'm not having the fun. So I would add a grayish wood. Would I change out anything? I don't know. The reason I want that gray wood is because I want to build the John Muir house. After I saw it on this, after I went to the John Muir house in the spring, I'm like, I want to build that in Minecraft. So I looked through the wood colors to try to match the coloring of the actual house, and nothing's gonna work. Like, I'm not gonna build it out of spruce or dark chocolate. I'm not going to build it out of birch. I mean, it's not a yellow house, it's a gray house. So it's a grayish white house, and that's what I want, but there's nothing in vanilla Minecraft that will allow me to build that house, which is frustrating. Because I was gonna build that house in Hermitcraft, but no, they don't allow me. So what if maybe a palm tree? How about we get a palm tree going and it has a gray wood? Or whitish. Like, I'll take a really off-white also. Like, I'd be totally open to a wood that's a very like whitish off-white. I think that would be a really, really great block to have in Minecraft. Like, slightly off-white, or like I said, the gray would be really great too. What are we doing today? We're building up a brand new pathway to connect our train station so you don't have to go through the Tunnel of Doom. So look at this little pathway. It's starting to look pretty good. We're going to have to definitely do something down here to make it look better, but it's looking good so far. Let's see. If you could make any kind of movie, what would that movie be? Oh, that's a good question. What kind of movie would I make? I think it would probably be something space related. I've always enjoyed a good space movie. I've always enjoyed Star Trek. I've always enjoyed, almost said Space Mountain. I've always enjoyed Star Wars. So I definitely would do something in that realm. I actually really enjoyed the new Call of Duty single player. I thought it was pretty cool. I liked the ships. It was kind of like a Battlestar Galactica. Wait, was it Battlestar Galactica? What's the one with the robots and the person in the red dress? Like, what was that again? That's Battlestar Galactica, right? Or am I thinking of a wrong one? Oh shoot, now I'm really goofing up my science fiction. Now I look like such a science fiction noob. What's the one? You know, she was kind of like a ghost person for a while. They had to leave because the cyborg guys, they blew up their planet. Oh boy. What am I goofing up? See, Battlestar Galactica, that was that one. I never really watched much of it. Had, what's his name? MacGyver in it, right? Had MacGyver in it. But what was the one I'm thinking of? It's like in the top of my head. What is it? I can't think of what it is. I'm so blank in the head right now. What is? No, not V. Battlestar. Was it Battlestar? No. They had the ships, right? They had they're only on one ship, right? The whole human civilization's like left on one ship. What is the show called? What is the show called? They're all on one ship, right? And it's an older show, then it was remade. I can't think of it. Cylons! Yes, we're on the right track. We're on the right track. They were the aliens, or not aliens, but they were like the robots or whatever. And eventually they were looking for Earth. Remember? What was this movie called? Battlestar Galactica? Is that it? Did I just completely fail at that of remembering the name of it? You're thinking of Battlestar Galactica. Okay. See, I like those shows. I like that because that reminded me of the recent Call of Duty single player. which it wasn't like great, but I enjoyed it actually. It wasn't bad. The multiplayer, I can say that I have not played a single round of the Call of Duty multiplayer, which is slightly shocking for me because I've played every Call of Duty, and I actually tried to play one game of the new Call of Duty. I wanted to play one game. I was going to give it a chance. I'm all about chances, right? Like, I always think everything we should be given a chance. And I tried so hard. I tried so hard, right? And for some reason, I could not get into a game. First of all, you've got to watch like a 10-minute, Stargate. Okay, I was goofing Stargate with Battlestar Galactic. Yeah, MacGyver's in it. That's all I know. So I tried to get into it. Turns out you have to watch like a 5-minute movie before you even get into it. This like burly fella is like, you know, with his like military suits, all like, rah, 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 rah. And it's like, oh, come on, guy. I get it. You're a tough guy and all. And, but no, that still didn't mean I could play. And then it was like 5 more minutes later, I'm just like, forget this. Forget this. I don't know how to play this I don't know how to play Call of Duties anymore, apparently. So I'm just playing Remastered. It's a better game, to be honest with you. It is a far better game, and I enjoy it 100 times more than I do the new one. So I liked your single player game, but your multiplayer, I don't know. It's not good. Not good at all. All right, let's see. I think this is looking decent. Let's jump back over here and get a little perspective. Okay, so as you can see, I'm building that retaining wall. Now, the question I'm going to put to you is, do we match the wood of the tunnel? So what I mean by that is, do we make these out of acacia? So that's acacia right there. Do we use these oak pillars as acacia? So in the chat, oak, acacia, oak, acacia. The choice is you. The choice is you. Can you do an Azuma impersonation? I can't do any impersonation. This is my Azuma impersonation. Hi, guys. It's the best no, literally, like, it's just my voice. Whenever I try to impersonate, you know, anything, it's just my voice. And people are like, Scar, you impersonating yourself? Like, I'm confused here. We're very confused here. Okay, acacia oak. We're going to need a straw poll on this. We're going to need a straw poll here. We're going to need to straw poll this out. So we're trying to decide between using acacia or oak for our retaining wall that's holding up the side of the cliff here. So yeah, let's do some acacia. I think Alex had a good point there. Let's do some acacia and just kind of feel it out and see where we're going to take this. Yeah, it's just, oh, Azuma, hey Azuma. So it'd be like this. Hello, everyone. Like, I can't do impersonations. Like, and I look at like comedians who can do funny impersonations. Like, I just have like a jealousy beyond jealous. Like, I wish I could do stuff like that. But Azuma's impersonation to me was very fun. I enjoyed that quite a bit. And then all of a sudden it like morphed into Zloy, and I was like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever. Everybody say hello to Azuma. Is it Russian Azuma today? Yeah, when it went into like a Zloy impression, I was in fits of laughter. It was so good. Boy, I don't know, guys. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. Have I met X in real life? I've met his head, not the whole X, but just the head from Minecon. My favorite thing. So let's talk Minecon real quick. So Azuma, of course, was brought in via Skype, and we had a head, right? We had a head on the table, and it was the best thing ever. The crowd loved it. And after it, all these people ran up to the stage, and there was one kid that went straight for Azuma's head, and he was like trying to grab it, and he's like, Azuma. Like I don't think he thought that was Azuma, but there's a small part of me that still thinks that kid thought that was Azuma, like really was Azuma, because he was grabbing and he was like yelling, Azuma, turn around. Like, and I'm like, I think he thinks that's Azuma. It was one of my favorite moments at Minecon, when I was pretty sure that kid was I think he really thought that was Azuma, which was cool. Like, if that kid thinks that was Azuma, then, like, you know, I think that's kind of nice. I think that was pretty cool. But yeah, that was one of my favorite moments, was the kid that I'm pretty sure thought that was Azuma. And be honest, I did too a little bit. Maybe he thought he was still on Skype, but he was a younger fella, and he was reaching like. It was very funny. But yeah, the crowd loved it when when we're like, oh, I think Tango was like, we've got another member, and people were like. But yeah, that was fun. That was good fun. So retaining wall once again. We got our oak going up like this, and we got the acacia. Now the acacia stands out. The question is, do we make the retaining wall stand out, or do we let it kind of blend into the background? And I think that's a good way of distinguishing, should we use acacia or oak. Acacia stands out, oak blends back in. It's such a stupid little build, like, and I'm so confused on which one I want to use. I don't know. I'm not sure. Now the question is, whatever happened to the Azuma head? That's a good question. What happened to the Azuma head? I don't know. Yeah, we got the whole Wells family here today, which is awesome. I don't know. I would be really awesome if Azuma had it, but I don't know who has the head. I don't know. That's a great question, actually. I guess we'll just continue along, guys, and then we can always remove what we don't want. This is something, it's like 5 minutes, and we'll swipe out everything we had. Someone has to shut down Mumbo's Slime Shop. Oh dear, what's going on with Mumbo's Slime Shop? Oh, Tango gave it out in a raffle. Oh, okay. Oh, I wonder who got it. I wonder if they have like a picture of them wearing it. That would be funny. I don't know what's wrong with what's going on over here. It's like, what's going on over here? Let's see. I'm just so distracted from what I'm supposed to be doing with the chat. Do you like Lord of the Rings or Hobbit? And if so, who is your favorite character? Mine is Legolas. I do like Lord of the Rings, actually. I've only seen one Hobbit. I've never read the books. It's on a list of things for me to do someday, is to read the books and to actually watch The Hobbit. I've only seen the first Hobbit, so that's my experience currently with that. But I really enjoyed Lord of the Rings. I watched all the movies. I really think I need to go back. I need to read the books, and then I need to watch the movies, right? I think I would like it more if I rewatched it, I think. Because the first time I watched it, I watched all three of them in a row, and I liked it. But I think I would appreciate them more now, I think. I think I'd appreciate them more a little bit. Let's see. Checking in with the chat. Salmon's my favorite character. Yeah, I don't know who my favorite is. I like the dwarf. He's pretty funny. He got the big beard. He's got the chopper, the axe. I like that. He's a good guy. He's an important guy. Elves are always kind of snooty. Have you noticed this? I'm not breaking any new ground here, but elves sometimes can be a little snooty for me. Sometimes they think a little too highly of themselves, but that's okay. Elves can do that. But I do. The hobbits are always fun too. Probably Gandalf. I think Gandalf. He's got a beard. How can you go wrong with a man with a big beard like that? Really? Come on. So that's like a wizard. He looks like Dumbledore. Looks like Dumbledore. I will admit, when I first watched Lord of the Rings when I was younger, I thought Gandalf was Patrick Stewart. And I went to swim practice, and I'm like, it was so cool that Gandalf was Jean-Luc Picard from Star Trek, and I remember how ridiculous that sounds now, like that I thought that was Patrick Stewart, but I really thought he was. Like, I was pretty sure, like pretty sure. And boy, I never really lived that down. But yeah, no, I legitimately thought that Patrick Stewart was Gandalf, and it was very embarrassing. Hey, Wells, look. Oh. Yeah, but yeah, I like those movies. They're good movies. Ron Weasley's Dumbledore. I saw that actually. I saw that as a theory. There are so many theory channels on YouTube now. I love the phases that YouTube goes through. We go through so many phases on what's kind of the hit thing at the moment. We for a time, it was very big that everybody was pranksters, and it was the biggest thing in the world. Get out there, get in the hood, do all these things, and I'm glad that's over with. Thank God. And then it was vlogging, which I like vlogging. Good stuff right there, important stuff. And then now there's a lot of like educational channels, which is good. No, that's like a good change. Don't get me wrong on there. So that's a good change. Another one is like fun, like pop culture theories, like movie theories, like are all of the universes connected within the Pixar universe? And, ooh, I like that. That's a good. But yeah, no, I like that. I think that's a good change. But isn't it weird? Like in YouTube, we go through some real crazy changes. There's for a good majority of the time, like back in the day, the only gaming content on YouTube was Call of Duty. There was a short time where all it was Modern Warfare 2, and there's like one or two guys like over in the corner doing something other than Call of Duty, and people like laughed at them like, nobody watches your things anymore. And it's like, yeah, we'll see about how long Call of Duty's actually going to last. And I'm talking like before Minecraft time and stuff like that. I think Minecraft was one of the first games that really broke out of that Call of Duty sphere. I think I'm going to go with oak. I'm not a big fan of this. I think I'm going to go with oak for the walkway along here. So I'm going to back off what I did there. It looks ugly. Looks ugly. But yeah, I think that's a good change. Like there's one that I recently found that I like. There's one that I really like. It's there's like two brothers. They do a lot of Pixar and Disney theories, so you know I like that. I think that's a good one. Also, I found somebody on YouTube that knows as much or more. I'm going to be generous and say more, even though I don't believe it. That knows more about Disneyland or Disney theme parks than I do. I was shocked. I was shocked when I heard this person dropping mad trivia, and I was like, oh my gosh, there is somebody as geeky as I am on YouTube about Disney theme parks. And this technically isn't really a Disney channel, like a Disney related, you know, there's some channels that are related to Disney parks and stuff like that, but this wasn't, and it was based on something slightly different, somewhat in the same universe, but slightly not. And I was like, whoa, that's impressive. I'm no longer alone in this world anymore. I was like, that's good. Like there's somebody slightly more geeky about Disney theme parks and like theme park trivia and stuff along those lines than I am. And I was like, good. All right, what is going on in the chat right now? There are more deleted messages. Now, you don't want to anger the Jellybot. The Jellybot. Oh, Super Carlin Brothers. Yes, I found their channel recently. I enjoy it. Good stuff. Important stuff. Good stuff. I like that. Let's see. Hashtag false symmetry. Is False also a very big Disney park fan? I don't think so. At least I don't think so. But let's see. What job would you do if you wouldn't? Let me reread that. I butchered that so badly. What job did you want to have when you were a kid? I have always, from as long as I can remember, wanted to be a theme park designer. From a very, very, very early age, I wanted to do that. I think we're talking ages of like 5 and younger. I wanted to work at Disneyland. That's pretty much like what it was. I wanted to be a train operator. I wanted to be the person who made the things. And then I found out later when I was around, when I turned 10. When I turned 10, I went to Florida. My cousin was born. And I learned what they were. They're actually referred to as Imagineers. And I'm like, okay, that's what I want to be. And then from then on, I started, learning about theme park design. And it's a really interesting thing because theme park design can be really implemented into something like we're doing here in Minecraft. We're creating little environments and stuff along those lines. And then I started drawing, coming up with ideas. And I just did that till forever, really, and I still do it to some extent, coming up with ideas, drawing, stuff like that, theme park designs, and it's what I always wanted to do. What I loved about it was just creating like these immersive themed environments for people just to go and hang out. Like I think Walt always had like a great philosophy that you leave the troubles of the world behind and enjoy your time at with your family in the park. That is a huge reason why those parks were created, and yeah, I always liked that, and that's why I wanted to create those things too. Planet Coaster, favorite game. Planet Coaster is the most amazing game ever. I love that game. Every time I turn on that game, I have the biggest smile on my face. I just wish I had more time to play it. How we doing, guys? I like the acacia. I like it because I think it adds a slight contrast from the rest of the things that we have around here. Also, it ties in, of course, with the train tunnel, so I'm loving it. So I think that, yeah, I like that a lot. I think that looks really nice. So let's cut this all out of here. There we go. Bring that down like so. And yeah, let's see. Yeah, I think this is good. I think this is good. I'm like, I started going back on what I thought for a second. I was like, should I have done in the oak? But no, I think it's good. The acacia is great. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Aqua Scar. Q&A Scar. Summon the Aqua Scar. I wish I could summon the Aqua Scar. I've tried. Like it's a very rare thing to be able to be stuck in the elytra like I was, and especially in that context of being in the water and stuff. Like if you double click, and sometimes you can like, I do this for hours and I still can't get back into like Aqua Scar. Come on, Aqua Scar, Aqua Scar, Aqua Scar's here to save the day. No Aqua Scar. I think the reason I was stuck in Aqua Scar was that, I had an upload speed of 0.5 or 0.05, and it went down as low as like just next to nothing. And I think that somehow it not like sending any signals back to the server, maybe it like indefinitely stuck me into Aqua Scar. So maybe that's why. So I don't know. Let's see. Did you get any idea what to do with Scarland and the whole structure issue? No. I've neglected working on that. I've been working so hard on Hermit Quest that I need to get back on that. I need to get back on that. Okay, I'm good with the path. I just need to go get some oak wood. Let's see. We need to go get some oak wood. Let's see, where's the entrance here? Ah, that's right. This is my current storage room, guys. You gotta walk over a mound of dirt, jump over this, down into the cave, and there you go. You found yourself your storage room, Scar. Always organized to no end, as always. Super organized for days. There we go. There we go. I seriously need to get better organized. All right, this music is super boring, and I kind of want to liven up a little bit. Kind of want to liven up. Pizza song. Can't go wrong with pizza song. Pizza song, the best songs. Pizza songs are the best of songs. Let's see. Would love to see more Hermit Quest building. Just watch your video on YouTube, and the grotto tunnel is looking nice. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm glad you liked it. Yes, more episodes, of course, are coming. Of course. All right, I got to do something about this. We need to go get one green piece of glass so we can cover that up. But yeah, I really enjoy Hermit Quest building. I'm glad you guys are too. Like the comments, the likes on the videos show that you guys are loving it. So I'm very, very pleased to see that. I'm having a ton of fun building it, and I can't wait to play it. Like, this is gonna be amazing, guys. Like when you see the full map, I took a little tour. I actually showed my parents like a little bit of what the map looked like as I was finishing up my episode yesterday, and like it's amazing. Like Holden's Tower, like that's what I hadn't seen yet for a very long time, so I wanted to go and check it out. And I was like blown away, guys. I was like absolutely blown away. Like what he did inside that tower is amazing, and you're all gonna love Hermit Quest when it comes out. It's gonna be quite a bit different than Hermit Wars, and it's let's see, Azuma skiing. Oh, Azuma's new game. I don't know if it's open yet for business, but yeah, I'd love to try it if it was open, but I don't think it's open yet. I know he uploaded a video, I think today. I noticed there was a bunch of progress, but I didn't see if there was any new video. I haven't really checked videos out yet today, so I don't know if it's open for business yet. So I don't want to spoil anything if there was something not, shown yet. So we probably won't take a look at it in this stream, but we definitely, hopefully in the next stream or two, we can play it or something along those lines. Maybe Azuma will organize a special day. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, it looks like a really fun game. And I think that's what we should do, like on Hermitcraft, right? No, I'm going skiing. Oh, I thought it was your ski game. You know where you like you slide the things. Oh, you're going skiing. Ah, ooh, that's fun. Man, I haven't been skiing in years. Skiing is a lot of fun, actually. I'm not that great at it. Don't think that. Don't think that. Well, have fun, Azuma. That sounds amazing. The last time I went skiing, it was actually I've only been twice. Once when I was very, very young, small scar. And then another time when I was around 12. And I remember hitting the deck so hard, like the skis flew, the poles were all over the place. And I was about 5 feet from about a 20 to 30 foot like drop off, like into the parking lot. Like I had slid so far, like just like, whoa. I just remember my dad like grabbing out like his pole and he's like trying to like pull me away from this thing. And I was like, oh no, it's all over. It's all over. I'm going down, guys. But at the end of that, at the end of the day, I actually was competent enough to go down the Buttercup Hill. I was very proud of that. I was competent enough to traverse the Buttercup Hill and I could do it well. So I mastered the Buttercup Hill. Now you might be thinking Buttercup Hill is just like, you know, a child's hill. I would say it's more of a child's hill / like 1 year older than a child would be. I had a similar incident when I hit a tree. Oh, you hit a tree. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, I didn't hit a tree, but I just remember that cliff. That cliff was just like right there. Let's see, what am I looking for? Oh, looking for grass. There we go. But yeah, there's a lot of pretty cool places to ski around where I'm at. I would love to see if there was a way of like, you know, you see it sometimes, especially like veterans groups, like if, you know, somebody's like in a wheelchair or something, they usually try to like, I don't know, do cool activities like that for them. But it's like, man, where could I like find one of those cool like wheelchair skis? Would that be awesome? Like cruising down the hill in one of those things? I think that'd be really fun. I miss sports like that a lot. That's one thing I think we talked about recently was what I miss most. I miss swimming. I miss swimming so much. I think I miss like just general exercise. Like there's something good about exercising that I think people don't always give enough credit to. I always find that exercising or just even just getting out, like say you're not, say like, you know, you have a gloomy kind of depressed mood or whatever, just like going like exercising, going outside is just such a relief to that. It's like this cloud like lifts up over your head. And I miss that a lot. I miss exercising a lot, like pushing yourself, I suppose. Pushing yourself past like the limit that you thought, like achieving like a new level of something that, you know, you were trying to do. And I think swimming's good in that regard because maybe you swam an extra mile or you did this, your better time or something like that. I miss that a lot. Hey, Scott, what is up? Well, welcome to the stream, my friend. We're working on a brand new pathway that connects our train station to the other areas of our base. Now, this is the unfinished mine that I worked on like in episode like 15 that is still unfinished. Someday, guys, someday. Q&A Scar, do you know how long my letter will take to come? I'm not sure how letters work. Well, if it's from the United States, I would say a letter from coast to coast could take 3 to 4 days. I think it's a general like time for letters. Now, if it's something that is coming from overseas, say something from Europe, now those take a little while. I think we all know from Blastos and of course Taylor when they sent me things from Europe, those take a while. Now those got to go, you know, those got to cross the seas, and then it's got to cross the entire continent, like to get to me. Like I'm on the other side of United States. So if it, you know, it gets towards, you know, the East Coast, and it's got to go a long way. So it could take 1 to 2 weeks from Europe, is what I've been told from Post people. From the Post people. So yeah, it can take a little bit, but man, thank you so much for sending a letter. I appreciate that. I can't wait to open it for Scar Mail. Right now, I'm just adding a little texture to our path. Just adding a little texture. Let's see. Blastos, Q&A Scar. Are you planning a visit to Disneyland this year and perhaps enter the mysterious Club 33? Unfortunately, I have zero contacts for any Club 33 action, which would be amazing. A lifetime dream. Actually, I'm slightly disappointed. I always had a dream to go to Club 33. If you don't know what it is, it's like a private club built over New Orleans, and it's like a membership thing and stuff along those lines. And yeah, it's just kind of silly, but the original one was really cool. The new one, I don't like the reasons why it was rebuilt and redone. So it's like I'm not quite as like enthusiastic about the new one as I used to be about the old one. But it's still cool. Kind of a fun little piece of history area. It's just kind of a shame that they took away like a large chunk of the park, the park that, you know, an average person goes, they buy a ticket, they go to the park. And Club 33 never really interfered with that. It was just like something that most people didn't know about. And then recently they really wanted to make Club 33 more of like a prominent thing. And they took away a chunk of the park that just average day guests could go and visit. And it was just like, yeah, sorry, you got to spend what, $10,000 of membership to then go to like the Court of Angels and stuff like that. They just like took it away, and it's kind of sad a little bit, but yeah, that's disappointed Scar. But what can you do? I think Mojang should have a command/biome. Ooh, /command biome. What would /command biome do? Would it like implement a particular biome in a spot? Say you wanted like a jungle biome, and you could be like /biome, which should be really useful like for creative building and stuff along those lines. But I do love the aspect of in survival of just exploring, trying to find a particular biome. Yeah, it could be incredibly frustrating. Like I've never found an ice spikes biome, but I just envision the day that I do find an ice spikes biome, I'll be like, yes, finally, ice spikes biome. I've been looking for you for so very long. Now there's some in Hermitcraft, but I've actually never been to them. Never found one, and I've never been to one. It's the same with the mycelium farm. First one I've ever been to was, I believe, when we went to find the, what's it called? Work with me on this. The Logfather. How was it in PAX South? I have zero clue. Didn't go to PAX South. Did not go, my friend. Did not go. Not a huge fan of PAX conventions. Just had some bad experiences at them. So I've never really wanted to return. Never really wanted to return so much. But I bet for the people who went there, they loved it. I have heard good things about PAX South from Zul'jin and a few other people who went to prior ones. They really liked it. Very laid back, very nice. But yeah, I don't have a lot of desire to go back to another PAX. I really enjoyed Minecon, and I like TwitchCon, so I'm not like a huge PAX guy. There we go. Awesome. Loving the path. Scarland Fire Station. Yes, we do need a Scarland Fire Station. Very much so. Very, very much so. It's on the project list. Let's see. I sent you something on the Twitters. I just found something to do. Let me check. Oh, I see. That would be good. As long as he stays active on there when we're done. We'll make that happen, Taylor. We'll make that happen. Don't tell him. It'll be fun. Why didn't you go to PAX South? I didn't go because it is outside of my means of getting to. If it's not within driving distance currently, that I cannot go. I'm working on that still. Working towards getting that fixed. Yeah, or at least trying to see if that can ever get fixed or be able to breathe in an airplane. Airplanes are tricky. Like, you know, when an airplane gets pressurized, an airplane gets pressurized to about 6,000 to 8,000 and some to even 12,000. And I don't really breathe very well under that altitude. So that's not something I can do, you know, without oxygen. And, you know, like under normal circumstances, I can, you know, not need to wear oxygen. Where I need to use it, of course, is to, you know, talk, you know, move around, do things. Or if I'm just not feeling well, I'll need it, of course. And but under those circumstances, I would need it. Now, on a plane, you can't bring oxygen cylinders. You know, those are explosive devices. They're not really excited about bringing those on planes. So So what you need is an oxygen concentrator. Now, I do have the oxygen concentrator. Now, the question is, will it provide enough oxygen to allow me to fly? So that's what we got to find out. So my thoughts are that eventually, in the next like few weeks, maybe I will take a trip up to Mount Hood. Now, Mount Hood's a big volcano. It's about an hour or so from me. And I could get up to those high altitudes in a car and see like, okay, oxygen concentrator's working. Let's set up a flight. And it would be amazing. I'd love to fly again. I'm working towards it, guys. I'm working towards it because, you know, what if Minecon was a little somewhere in the United States and I could fly to it? That would be pretty cool. So I'm working towards it. Q&A Scar, if you had to eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? Maybe ask the chat what they would choose. I love it. I love incorporating the chat into it. I love the way you think. Yes, so that's a good question, guys. What if one food you had to eat, you know, just one food, what would it be? That's all you could have is that one food. I'm gonna go, this is hard because it's gonna be between nachos and pizza. I love those two things too much. So nachos or pizza, guys. Oh man, this is a tough one. I might lean towards a pizza. Oh geez, where am I? Oh gosh, what? Oh, jeez. Cobb, what have you done to me? Oh gosh, where are we? Oh no, we're in the underbelly. Oh no, there's a cat down here. Oh, you're so disappointed in me. You've turned your back on me. I'm so sorry. I'll get you out of here. I'll get you out of here, little fella. I'll get you out of here. All right, I see a lot of pizzas in there. Got a little tea from Bad Boy. I love it. I love it. Neither. So no nachos or pizza. Yeah, no, don't choose nachos or pizza if you don't like it. That's what I was trying to decide. But yeah, no, totally. If you like hamburgers, if you like rice, if you like noodles, you know, whatever it be. Oh gosh, how am I gonna get out of here? How am I gonna get out of here? Oh, where are we actually? I have no idea. Whoa, we are in lost territory, guys. I don't even know. This isn't my area. There's redstone. Why is there two cats under here? I feel so bad that they've been trapped under here. Let me check in with the chat here. 7-layer dip. Spaghetti, pasta, cauliflower. You know what? I feel like you got something there with that cauliflower. You know, with pizza and nachos, that's a very, like, I don't know, salmon. Ooh, I like the way you're thinking with salmon. I could legitimately eat salmon for the rest of my life and not really care. I would think I might get tired of nachos as much as I like them very fast. Nachos, you know, like I feel like something like that, you know, very, very tasty, lots of taste, lots of things like that would kind of get old, but salmon's kind of a very neutral thing. I could probably do that. Shrimp, I like the way you're thinking too, Zap. Those are things that I don't think I would get very, like, tired of very fast. Once I think about how much I love pizza, I really do think I'd probably get really tired of it. I mean, even chocolate cake. Think about it, like chocolate cake, delicious, yum, exciting. But if you eat too much of that, you know, you're not going to feel so great. Those things are very good in very small moderation, right? Very small moderation. Like cake, you know, sweets, things along those lines. You know, you think like, oh man, I want the cake for all day. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to eat it for days. But if you eat too much of it, quick way to get feeling kind of sick. There we go. Drop you down. All right, we're back. Can't get tired of fish. Yeah, I've always enjoyed fish. I know fish is kind of like a real like polarized thing, you know, like it's kind of like you either love it or you hate it. I've always found it's something I think it really comes down to how it's like prepared, you know, like a fishy, you know, taste, the fishy smell, taste or whatever. If not prepared right, then you really get that. And it isn't that, it is kind of like not so great, but if it's prepared well, it's very, very good. All right, we're going to get a piece of green glass so we don't ever have to die. Who's Hermit Cam? I believe that must be the wonderful Tango. I know he's got an ender chest down here somewhere. Oh, jeez, there it is. There it is. There it is. Oh, guys, stop whatever you're doing and look at the screen right now. Look at my ender chest. It is the most organized thing I have ever done in all of my Minecrafting time. Look at this. I've got the Cubs keys. I've got an extra name tag. I've got my free potions. I got a pickaxe just in case I need fortune. Extra ender chest. I keep my eyes here because I keep losing them. My Tango redstone book. My redstone box, which I use all of the time. Like, I'm always using the redstone box. Fireworks, log box, ender box, sheep box, random things. But look at it. It's organized and it's so beautiful. I've never been so organized in Minecraft in my entire life. Okay. Where do you keep the green, Tango? This lime green. Nobody has time for lime green. Where's the dark green? Ah, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. There we go. That's pretty expensive for one piece of glass, but I'll take the whole thing. Paulosaurus Jr. would say, let's get organized. Okay, we'll have him come and organize my chest. That is a name I have not heard for a while. I hope he's doing well. Chest of horror today. Very true. Very, very, very true. Very true. Come on, Iskall. He's got to finish this thing. I want to see what he's got planned for that. I want to see what he's got planned for that. Oh, flower. Flower. There you are, you scoundrel. That's that dang flower. I've tried to take that flower out for a very long time, and I keep missing it. Scar, you should build an Elytra race course. Ooh, I like that. Should we do another Elytra race, guys? Remember how we hit the, let's check our supplies here. We got 14 rockets. Let's go get some more and let's see if we can beat our record. Because we're currently tied with Cub Fan, and I'm all about that, breaking that record of being the king of all Elytra flights. We're currently tied, and I'm not about that. I want to be the champion, right? I want to be the champion. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go, guys. So my thoughts are what we need to look out for. Oh, maybe in third person would actually work out better. That's a good question. Would third person Elytra flights work out better? Huh. That's a good question. I don't know. Let's check the time book here. Let's check the time book here. Let's see what we got here. So Scar at 45 seconds, Cubs at 45 seconds. Mumbo cheated, apparently. That's a disqualification right there, Mumbo. And from what I've been told by the comments, he missed a gate. So that's disqualification. All right, is there an observer block in your redstone shulker box? Yes, I think there are. Because I think they look nice and they could be used for a lot of fun building. From what I think, we can make a face with them. The little red lights, beautiful. It's great. Okay, here we go, guys. Are you guys ready to count with me? So I need you guys to also stopwatch this, okay? When I say go, you hit your stopwatch, okay? So I'm gonna look at my timer right now, and I'm gonna go in 5 seconds. So 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. That was a slow start. But we got this. We got the speed. I have a speed demon here. I got a need for speed, guys. Okay, we're doing good. All right, we're maintaining good speed here. Maintaining good speed. We just got to continue it. Oh, this is good, guys. This is really good. All right, quick. Okay, we lost a little speed there. But that's all right. That's all right. We can make this. I have so much confidence right now, which is a first. Okay, we're doing good. We're maintaining good speed. Oh boy. Oh, that's bad. We did a little swirl. When we shouldn't have, but we're okay. We got this. Into the gate. All right, this is the hardest part of the course, and I did this to it too. No. 46. 46 seconds I saw on my clock. It was that little hit we got back there. We really, dang it. We hit that wall and we kind of jigged when we should have jagged or whatever. And it's like, darn it. But it was good. It was a good race. I'm slightly out of breath from that. That was quite the journey. All right, so what did you guys get? Did you guys get 46 seconds too, or 47, 46? It was really close to those two. Yeah, you got 47? Yeah, it must have been 47. As I saw the 6 and the 7, they were clicked. Yeah. All right, we'll try again later. We'll try again one more time before the end of the stream for sure. But yeah, we maintain we may still maintain a tied position. Still maintain a tied position, but that's okay. We have good company with Cub. We're both in the 5,000 club. Only the coolest cats are in the 5,000 club. I heard that Iskall and I think Azuma are getting close to the 5,000 club too, which is awesome. So that's like 5,000 kilometer flights. Go put those along there. Get that down like that. There we go. Also, wait, see, I think it's False Azuma. I think they're getting really close to 5,000 too. Mine jumped up. Like, you know, I was, you know, had a decent amount of flight, but ever since the rockets have been implemented, that's all I do now is fly. That is all I do is fly. Yeah, 47, 48. Yeah, we I don't know, where did we go bad, right? Where did we go bad? So at that tunnel, I think that was a spot where we could have done better, for sure. So we definitely could have done better there. And I think around my base, I kind of did a weird little like jump, and I kind of swerved. So if I get 5,000, it can't be the Cool Kids Club anymore. Oh, Silver, you can be in the Cool Kids Club. Silver, you're very cool. Let's see. Do you know about Updog? I've heard Updog's a cartoon, correct? Like an older cartoon. Somebody said I sounded like that guy one time, and I had to like look it up. I had to look it up. Scar, talk about music. Unfortunately, I don't know a lot about music. You ask X about music. He's very good at all of those things, and I'm not. So you have to ask X about all things music in his streams, because I'm not so good at that. Yeah, we could talk like theme park design. We could talk about, you know, lots of things like photography. Like these are all my things we could talk about. But yeah, that's one thing I'm not so great at. It's music talk. I like music, but I've never been like really like super duper into it. So I've actually had a slight kind of like inkling to try to make music, because I'd rather like make mine than use, you know, music that I hope nobody's gonna be mad at like in the future. Like if I get all the rights, I'm gonna use it. I'm not gonna use something I don't have the rights to on YouTube. But I'm always worried like in the future they're gonna be like, yeah, remember how we talked about that? No, not anymore. Remember? No. And it's like, but it's like, oh, can't do anything. So it's like, maybe I'll just make my own music, but I don't know where to even start. And you know what? You got to start somewhere. So eventually, maybe I'll try to like learn something. See, there's Azuma. If you want to know something interesting about music, ask him. Azuma's an actual expert. I'm gonna say it here. He's an actual expert in music. So you ask Azuma for expert music things. But yeah, like I said, I just frustrated by YouTube's copyright system, and I'm always like in a slight fear that, I don't know, that even though I have the rights to something, like somebody will change minds or something like that. I'm always scared. So always scared. So then I don't. But yeah, I very much would like to learn something. If you make music, Electra, you may not own the rights to use it. If you do it with inference, you're good. Okay, I see. Yeah, that's good to know. So now I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Because I could just picture like, no, man, I made it. But if it's made electrically, that's interesting. I just hate that copyright system so bad. I'll do anything to avoid it. Okay, all right. I think this pathway is looking good. I know there's lots more details I want to add to it. I want to fix the cliffs along the edges, but I think this looks nice, and I think it'll serve its purpose of making you so you don't have to walk through the tunnel of doom right there. Like, I don't want to walk through the tunnel of doom, but yeah, look at that. We got our little pathway now. We can actually get to our train station easy. Next thing I want to do is work inside the mill. We need to work on some interior designs. Also, there's some more landscaping we could do around the back a little bit, but we'll decide which one we want to do in a second. Oh, look at all those jelly emotes. I love to see little jelly emotes. The reason I always say spam the jelly emotes is that you need to spam them so that it feeds the jelly bot. You know, are you serious? Who is wandering around here? You will face the raft of my sword of justice. Scar, sing a song. No. I didn't finish it. Scar songs they only have to come like, out of nowhere. Like in my UHC, In Hunt the Hermit, I actually have a little song in there about, going to the bottom of the earth. That's when Scar sings, but Scar can't sing on demand. And plus, by the way, somebody said I sing, and when I sing, it's cringy. Well, welcome to the joke. Somebody like in the comments was like, "Does you think Scar knows this singing's cringy?" And it's like, and I replied, I'm like, "Welcome to the joke, my friend." When when stuff's so obvious and then somebody says something like that, it makes me laugh so much because it's like, yeah, that's the joke, my friend. That's the joke. I want to sleep, guys. I'm so sleepy. I'm gonna sleep in Tango's bed. Yep, I'm going. When I can't sleep, I sleep in Tango's bed. Don't tell him, guys. Remember, this is a secret between you and I. That when I can't sleep in my bed because I don't light my base up to keep mobs out, I go and sleep in Tango's bed. Your singing isn't cringy. I would probably disagree with that. There we go. Oh, wow. That was like, oh my gosh. That was like the most skilled Elytra door entering / closing building entrance. That was amazing right there. I didn't leave the door open. That door closed automatically. It was like so blown away by my skill of flight that it closed behind me. Tango's a wolf. Why is Tango a wolf? I don't understand this. I don't understand this. Hashtag Scar wake up. Thank you. I thank you. I legitimately woke up so tired today. I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm always tired, but why more than usual? I have no idea. All right, so let's get working in here. But yeah, the stream woke me up like 100%. Like I'm fully ready to roll now. I'm ready to roll at this point. Okay, so, oh jeez. You can't traverse my terrain. Like that's the huge downside about anything I do, like landscaping wise. Like it's not something that's easily, traverse. Like it's a tough one. There's like little rivers. There's like rocks. You fall in like miniature holes. Like it's a tough one, guys. It's a tough life out there when I'm busy in the landscape department. So what I want to work on is this interior a little bit. Let's light this up a little bit. Oh boy, that doesn't help. I love going into like a dark room made of dark blocks and being like, all right, let's light this up, guys. Oh, that didn't work out. Not so much. Let's see. Did you oversleep? Because sometimes I do that. Makes me more tired. I might have went to bed late. I'm trying to think of like why. Why did I go to bed late? Did I watch anything? I know I watched something, but I don't remember what it was. So it must not be that good. I did watch something and I forgot. It wasn't all that great. It was a trailer or not a trailer, but it was Amazon Prime does a thing where they put out a bunch of shows and you can vote on which one you like. So it was a pilot and it was okay. And I think I stayed up a little later watching that than I should have maybe. And that's probably why I'm tired today. But the thing is, I barely remember the movie or the show. So it must not have been that great. Okay, so let's get some supplies. Let's see. Ah, perfect. This is what I need. Beautiful. All right, let's go. How do I get out of here? Oh yeah, this way. I'm so organized, it's amazing. Let's see, I woke up at 9. I also woke up at 9. I woke up at 9 my time also. Probably should have woke up a little earlier than that, especially getting ready for streaming, but what can you do? Sleepy Scar. Scar, it was nice watching your stream up to this point, but I have to leave. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you, Steve. I appreciate you coming out today. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. The rest of the day, or maybe it's nighttime where you are. Who knows? The red duck chest. I'm trying to think of a floor cover. What do we want to do in here for a floor? I think that's the thing we need to start with is a floor design. I think I'm going to go with stone. I'm going to go with stone because I think it's a good contrast from the rest of the area as a nice stone. And of course I don't have the proper box with me. Ah, someday. Someday I will be organized, but no, that day will never come. That day will never come. I try, like it's a goal of mine. I have a lot of goals, rarely ever achieve, like organization. Let's see. I had an epidural steroid shot 3 days ago. Lots of pain relief from neuropathy. Well, I'm so glad that helped. Like, I'm very happy that helped. I hope that makes you, feel a little bit better for a bit. That's awesome that helped. Let's see. Let's put these guys down. And we'll see what we want to do for a floor. And I love doing floors, to be honest with you. Like, I always think of new and interesting ways we can do floors. Let's see, I'm gonna cut that in half. Boom, and a bam. There we go. Beautiful. Awesome. Okay. I usually do the same floor a lot, kind of a nice stone floor. Use a couple different materials like this. Let's talk real quick about World Edit. I like World Edit. World Edit's a super time convenient thing. Like, I'm just learning it a little bit. But one thing I find it lacks is like a real natural feel to it. It's just sometimes like when I've used it trying to make patterns in the floor or like anything like natural, I just instantly recognize it as something that's been world edited. And it's like, it doesn't have like a natural feel to it. It feels like I don't know. It's a hard thing to say. Like, what is it that I don't really? You know what? I think I'm gonna actually leave some dirt in here. I think that'd actually look really nice to add little pockets of dirt. But when I use it, like, I only like to use it for very structural things, and then go back and maybe add more detail via just by placing things by hand. But I don't know. I'm still like going back and forth on World Edit. If I like it, if I don't like it. And I think the conclusion that I've come to is that it's useful in some regards, but I think I'll continue to mostly build by hand, especially like on Hermit Quest, because there's just something that I miss, not like getting my hands dirty, if you will, by like, placing blocks, removing blocks. Because if you watch my build style a lot, it's a lot of like back and forth, like put a block in, take out a block. It's just a lot of trial and error. I think World Edit's really good if you have like a specific task. Like, this is my specific task. I'm going to build this, and it's great for that. But my build style is like a constantly like I'm confused and I'm not sure what I'm going to do. So it's like back and forth like that. And sometimes that doesn't really like work super great for a World Edit, or at least the way I build. So I spend more time trying to like fix that or learn World Edit than I do actually getting anything done. I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind, but that's like my current like conclusion. I see people use World Edit and think they use the main idea and they get the rest of it by hand. Maybe that's how you do it. Maybe I think that you can do more than you can with World Edit or something along those lines. But yeah, I like it. I think it's a useful tool. Maybe if I learned brushes better, maybe something like that would be better. Don't T like world. I don't know what you meant. I'm confused. I'm easily confused, so that's a thing. Scar, what does the fox say? Wow, I haven't heard that saying in a very long time. I have not heard that in a very long time. What did the fox say? That was a song on YouTube, correct? Back when like songs were a thing. Remember when we were just talking about when things are a thing on YouTube? And for a good little while, there was a lot of like popular songs. You had the Gangnam Style guy. You had What Did the Fox Say? Different songs like that. That was a thing for a while. It was all about the music. YouTube is just such an interesting character in how, there's the little fads for a while, like the drama days. Remember when for a long time, like it was all about the drama? And that, thankfully, of all things on YouTube that's gone away for good, I'm so happy to see that like slowly disappearing. Like, I'm so glad. But yeah, it's just interesting about YouTube. Like, there was the song phase, there was the prank phase, and I think all those things don't necessarily go away, but maybe they're not as, the hip new thing, I guess, would be the appropriate way of saying that. Now it's like the remnants of hot knives. Hot knives are like slowly fading at this point. They're slowly getting less and less in my feed, and that's nice. Nothing wrong about a hot knife. If you're gonna get hot knife crazy, then that's your thing. I support whatever you want. Whatever you want to do is fine with me. But wasn't a huge fan of hot knife action. I didn't see a point. Actually, I did watch one video. I watched one hot knife video, and I thought it was going to be the most amazing thing. I was like, is that knife really like whatever degrees? Is it just going to slice things like with that? No. They take the knife and they go on like a boot, and it's like, well, like 5 minutes later, we're still working through here, and it's like, if that was hot or if it wasn't hot, you'd still get the same result. It's still struggling to go through the boot. But yeah, what other crazy like YouTube fab have you liked or disliked? Like, let me know. Let me know that in the chat. Is there something like a fab on YouTube, like a series of videos that you liked, and then a series of ones that you didn't like? I'm trying to think of ones that I like. Like, I like the gaming ones. You know, I like it when I see more gaming. Like, I think that's a good thing. I liked it when we saw less Call of Duty and more variety of games. More people were branching out, starting new styles of gaming channels. So that's cool. But yeah, I want to know it. I want to know what styles you guys like. I need some grass. Don't have any grass. How do I get under there? Every time I jump on this, I think I'm gonna burn my feet because of the acid. Because of the acids in the boiling water. I didn't like the Gangnam style. It was okay to me. I didn't care for it too much, but it wasn't really my style, but that's fine. It didn't have to be my style. There we go. I'm trying. Let's see. I like sketchbook tours. I don't know what sketchbook tours is. I'll have to check. I'm not sure what that is. Is it like drawing book? I'm confused. I don't know what that is. Let's see. I like more kid-friendly videos. It's good. It's good. Let's see. The only thing is grinding for. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I think some fabs are good. Maybe some are make me a little happier when they start disappearing. They start disappearing. I did like some pranks were okay, like the ones where I think when pranks come to be, when you're doing something like that, I think it's always good to make sure that both people are happy in the end. Like, you know, nobody should go away like mad or upset. That's just my philosophy. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if that's the right thing or not, but I like it when people just laugh and they're like, that's cool. That's funny, whatever. Like that's a good prank right there. If somebody laughs it off and thinks it's funny, then that's a good prank. You made somebody laugh, you made somebody smile, whatever. But if you're doing something like mean and malicious to people, that's not so funny. That's not so fun. That's not so fun. Let's see. Did any of you remember Ron? I almost thought you said Ron John. Ron John was a surf shop. It was a surf shop. First time I went to was in California, or not California, but Florida. Then they opened one actually in California, but then it actually it closed and turned into a Nordstrom rack. And it was like, oh, that's disappointing. That's disappointing. All right, so what we're gonna do now is I think what we're gonna do here, man, I really wanna see something. Do you guys want to go rogue for a second? Do you all want to go rogue? I think we're going to go rogue for a second, guys. Are you prepared to go rogue? So I can go rogue at any minute, guys. At any second, I could go rogue. And we're going somewhere that we haven't been to in a long time. So buckle up. Keep your hands and arms inside the Twitch chat at all times because we're going to a world we haven't been to because we need to grab some inspiration from it. Hashtag Scar goes rogue. We're going to go rogue for a second. I'm pulling up my other Minecraft instance and we're going to go into a world we haven't been to for a while. And I'm trying to find it. Oh, don't tell me I got rid of it. Don't tell me. Don't tell me, Scar. Don't tell me, Scar, that you got rid of it. I did. I'm such a noob. But I didn't delete it. So, hashtag success. The little things. All right, let's see. I actually put it in my old world file. Good. I didn't delete it. I didn't delete it, guys. Don't worry. We're good. Scar's not a noob. Well, he is, but we don't like to talk about it. Let's see. Okay, I'm in. All right, this is good stuff, guys. All right, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna shoot back over to Hermitcraft. I'm gonna close that window for a moment, and then I am going to switch over to my other instance over here. A lot of instances, but that's okay. There we go. No, Minecraft crashed. Darn it. Minecraft, you scoundrel. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, geez, now my brake came off. Oh, what? Oh no, Minecraft just crashed again. Okay, this is slightly weird, guys. So I've been trying to play Farming Valley for a week now, and I cannot play any of the update versions. I've gone back to every single update version. I've updated Java. I've updated everything I possibly could. And for some reason, I cannot play Farming Valley. I really want to play it. It looks like a really fun mod pack. It's like the mod pack that we've been looking for, like a quest, you know, slightly less like, you know, built. Yeah, Minecraft keeps crashing. Ha. What's going on here? Why are you crashing on me? I don't know, guys. I think the current, this is working for us right here. So, okay, edit. Yeah, we're not doing what I had planned on doing. I'm sorry. I'm a big failure. I'm a big failure, but you guys know this already. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What is going on today? Like the luck today. You know, there's just no lucks. There's no lucks at all. So much fails. So much fails. All right, I gotta start it up again, guys. I'm so sorry. This is like the most entertaining stream you've ever had. You're like, man, I've never been more entertained in my life, Scar. This is the best. This is only the best of times come from this channel right here. Only the best of times comes from Scar's channel. Oh, this is frustrating. I'm so sorry. All I wanted to do was show you guys my Skyrim world because I built a sawmill in it and I wanted to take some inspiration from the build. And yeah, it's just frustrating lands. So how you guys been today? You doing good today? I hope you're doing great. I'm pretty tired today, but I'm waking up. The stream really woke me up. I hope you guys are all awake and, you know, doing your stuff, getting stuff going. Q&A Scar, do you remember the update? Do you remember to update the Scar and the Jelly? Scar and the Jelly. What am I updating the Scar and Jelly for again? I forgot. This is the best thing ever, right? I mean, how many times have you ever watched this window? It's like the most amazing, entertaining window. Look at that. Look at that anvil. Look at the little particles that fly off on the sides right there. That's high tech right there. That's animation of Pixar level. Like, I'm really impressed by that. Actually, I am. I actually really like that. Let me close the screen off for a second here. I'm going to close that off, make sure I don't show off anything that we shouldn't show off, any numbers and IPs and things. Okay, we're back. I'm so sorry about this, guys. I'm so sorry. Scar, when you give Scarland download? Very soon. I just need to clean the world up. It's a mess. Lots of unfinished projects, and I'm embarrassed by unfinished projects. Okay. Oh man, this is super frustrating that happened. Anyway, I wanted to go there to get some inspiration, but you know, sometimes they just don't want you to have inspiration, but that's fine. You just don't let it bother you. All right, so let's just clean this place up a little bit. So clean up some of these walls. I think the general fact that this is pretty good. So what I want to do is I want to run logs across here, and I want to make a sawmill, you know, like a big, like something cutting it. So that's what we're going to work on. Let's see. Did you decide to keep the yellow spring? Yes, we decided to keep the spring. Oh man, guys, the comments over the spring were incredible. Like I average like 200 comments or something in a video. That video has almost 700 comments of people just like in like great discussion over the Yellowstone Spring. I loved it. I love seeing all that discussion in the comments. I really loved it, seeing that you guys were really passionate about it. You know, some people loved it, some people didn't love it, but the majority of people liked it. The majority of people enjoyed it, and it looks like we're probably actually going to keep it. And I know some people are like, but you know, sometimes you got to do something a little different. You got to break away from the norm, and you got to think outside of the general ideas that we always do, you know? And we have a general style in Minecraft. It's a style that I like. It's a style that we use it quite often. But sometimes it's fun to really like try something completely different. And that's something that I don't do enough of in Minecraft and or in just life. I get stuck in a groove, and I get in that groove, and I love that groove, and I just never break away sometimes. Like I just keep doing it. If I like something, if I like doing something, I just keep doing it. And it's a bad thing, actually. It's something you shouldn't always do, is get stuck in like a particular groove and not like, you know, work towards bettering or, you know, changing stuff a little bit. Does that make sense? It makes sense at all? I think it does. I think it does. I think it does. So the actual water mill is like literally like right here, okay? But I actually going to make the saw over here. So that's just gonna be a thing. The saw is actually gonna be on this side right here. So next phase, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make ourselves crafting bench. Crafting benches for days. I love them so very much. Q&A Scar, will you ever do a Draw My Life? I promise to draw my life for 100,000 subscribers. I did a little bit of it. And I stopped. The reason I stopped was I wasn't sure, like, you know, I wasn't like 100% sure, like, if it's something that I should do, like, I don't know. Would people find it entertaining? Would they find any enjoyment in it? Like, I don't know. To me, the problem with the Draw My Life was that my entire life revolves around my health, and it's boring. Like, nobody wants to hear about that. Like it's just it's not something that's very entertaining, or, you know, something that has like a fun story to it. So it's like that's why I never did it, actually. So I'm actually going to put the thing right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put that like right there. I don't know, that doesn't seem, let's see if we get something like this. And how do we make this look like it's cutting the log in two? How do we do that? That's a great question. I don't know. What I want to do is I want to use this as like a block sticking up, and it looks like it's cutting this in half. What I want to do is I'm going to elevate this by one block, and I think that's going to look better. But yeah, it's like my whole entire life has like been revolved around like health problems and stuff along those lines. So it's like, I just don't find that to be like super duper entertaining, I guess. Or like, you know, a funny story, like a lot of Draw My Lives, you know, yeah, there's some that aren't so, but a lot of them are, you know, I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. Q&A Scar, what do you remember about your childhood? I remember a lot of things, a lot of good things. You know, it wasn't all like health stuff growing up. Like, you know, I was a competitive swimmer till I was 16. And when I was 16, got neuromuscular disease. Kind of stinks. And that's pretty much like that's literally right there. There you go. That's my Draw My Life. That's my Draw My Life right there. We just did my Draw My Life. Competitive swimmer, 16, sick. Draw My Life. There, unfortunately, that's my life. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build this up like this. And I think this is gonna be good, guys. I think this is gonna be really good. So then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put these columns going upwards like this. There we go, put that one there. And, oh, this doesn't look good. Why? No, you're bad. Why do you do this? Why do you do the things that you do? Wait, can I get rid of this column? No, can't get rid of column. The farming mod pack is fun. I hope you can play it. But if you can't buy Stardew Valley off of Steam, this is what the mod pack is based off. I do actually have Stardew Valley. It was given to me by the developer, and I played a little bit of it, and I enjoyed it. But some stuff. Let's see. Anyone have some soul sand that they do not want? You guys want to deliver soul sand to Tango? I think I have some actually. Let's see, I think I do. I think I have some. Let me check. Oh, geez, that was supposed to be a period. That was supposed to be a period. Let's see, let me check. Scar, give the texture to your Elytra. Ooh. Only if it's not needed. What am I going to do with Soul Sand, Tango? What am I going to do with Soul Sand? Let's be honest here. Oh, shoot. I don't have any. I thought I had some. All right, we're back. All right, yeah, Tango's a wolf. Tango, are you a wolf? Tango, are you a wolf? What is this wolf business? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. There's so much wolf action. But yeah, let's see. Let me check in with the chat here. I did my Yellowstone pool with endstone, yellow, orange. Oh, nice. Oh, speaking of that, this is boring. I'm gonna do something else real quick. I want to show you guys something awesome. Remember how we were talking about the endstone around the edges? Remember that, guys? So there was like endstone like around the edges, right? Remember how we did that in the video? I figured our problem out. I figured the problem out. So let's do this real quick. Let's go get some endstone and let's get some colors together. And I figured the key to this whole thing, and it's all about depth. Trying to create one of these pools proper, and we just didn't have enough room to work with up there. But I've cracked the thing, so we can do this. Let's see. Let's drop off some of these extra supplies that we're not going to need here. Dropping off supplies, but we don't actually need. There we go. Look at my organization right now, guys. You're probably like, wow, good job, Scar. Wow, we're real proud of you right now. Real proud of you. Real proud of you. Okay, let's get some endstone. Get some endstone, beautiful. And then let's jump over here. Let's grab out, a couple of these blocks. There we go. Grab out some of you. Grab out some of you. Let's see. Let me grab out you. All right, good. All right, that's good for that. Okay, awesome. Let's see. Can you try more pools over by Cub's volcanic activity? It might fit in better. You're very true. You're very true. I must be streaming for 2 hours. Yep, I knew it. Once I start like goofing up my words even worse than normal, then I know I've been streaming for more than 2 hours. Yes, I want to make another one. I think building in that area would be excellent. Let's see. Where do I keep the colors? There's the colors. They were hiding from me, but I gotcha. Don't be worrying. Grab some of these things. All the beautiful colors, please come to me. All of the beautiful colors, please come to me. I would love some blue, but I don't have it, so that's fine. All right, guys, this is gonna be amazing. All right, we should do this like right in Iskel's base. It would be amusing. Iskel's so fun to prank. Okay, let's just do it right here real quick. So I'm just gonna make up like a little bit of a circle. So just build up a little circle. Making a little circle activity. It's gonna be kind of amazing. So this is gonna be way more fun than building that sawmill, by the way. This is gonna be way more fun. All right, let's see what we can do about this. This is experimental design with Scar. Dude, that should be a series. Experimental design with Scar. Oh, I like that idea. Oh, I'm always thinking of like new ideas for series, and unfortunately I haven't come up with any good ones recently, but I like that idea, experimental design with Scar. And we could come up with just like really crazy, awful ideas and then fail at them. Oh, that'd be fun. It'd be like, I don't know, like what would it be? Like just experimental designs, like Mythbusters, but design. Like, does this work? Can we make a volcanic, like pool of acid in Minecraft like Yellowstone? And no, not really. Doesn't look that great, but at least we tried, right? I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. It wouldn't be called Mythbusters, of course, but it'd be like experimental design with Scar, trying different ideas and stuff for builds. Maybe. Actually, wasn't that Scar architecture, to be honest? So this is the key, guys. This is the key. I did some experimenting after my video, and I forgot to tell you because that's just how it works with me. I forget these things. So we're gonna cut these out here, okay? So we're gonna add this layer right here. I know you're thinking like, oh, Scar, this is terrible. This is terrible. And make awful designs. That would be pretty funny. Let's see. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go down one more layer like this. All right, this is good, guys. The thing when it comes to these pools is it's all about no connected textures and making sure you have a good layer of depth built into the design. If you add connected textures, and let me tell you what that means. It means these two blocks together are now connected, and it's flush, and it just looks poor. But if these blocks are separated via, whoa, geez, oh, ghost block alert, this is gonna look good. Let's see. The stream isn't delayed on my computer, and the stream is right on my phone. It really comes to just the platform too. Stream delays are interesting. So you look at something like a beam, and you don't see any stream delay on Beam, right? Whereas on Twitch, there's quite a bit of a delay, right? Twitch didn't used to have a delay. Twitch did not have a delay when I first streamed. I streamed way back in 2011 for the first time. Never streamed again until 2014 on Twitch. And when I first streamed, there was 0 delay. Now I don't really understand the reason. Maybe it's the the sheer amount of people that stream onto that Twitch, and it overwhelmed them systems. Maybe that's why. That's my concern with Beam. Like, are they like super committed to like having no delay? That's my always question towards like Beam would be like, are they committed to keeping a no delay stream over there? Or is it in some time will, once people start catching on to Beam, will then they start having more of a delay? That's my question for them always. You're still streaming. Yeah, I'm still streaming, Augie. I'm still streaming. This is experimental design with Scar right now. So we're experimenting, and it's kind of the best kind of things. So my circle isn't deep enough. Oh, geez, there's a lot of ghost blocks over here. So my circle's not deep enough to actually really flush this design out, but I think we still got it. I think we're going to still get this. This is going to look good, guys. Trust me. I'm going to do 1 block in the center here of this lighter variety as a contrast. Bam. Okay. There you go, guys. That's a proper volcanic pool. You have the outer edge, which is this crusty, sulfur, dried up, nasty stuff. And see, that's the proper way of doing it. Really adding a lot of depth into the design and really kind of bringing it down. Widening it out would actually make it pretty nice. Even, you can connect, say, a red and an orange. I think that would look fairly nice, but don't connect like these 2 blocks together and give this area a nice little separation and a bit more depth. But that's a good pool right there, I think. We might build more of those. I want to plan them out a little bit and really think about where I'm going to build them. But I think that looks cool. Now the question is, how do we build a geyser? That question is still not solved yet, is how do we build a geyser? Like how is a geyser supposed to be made? Like that's what I just can't figure out in like design is how do we build a geyser? Because if we take water's going to, let's do one more experimental design with Scar. Experimental designing with Scar. Let's go get a water bucket. Oh, geez, that's the Twitch sleepy music, guys. Oh, we gotta change it. Okay, good. Would have fallen asleep on you instantly if that would have continued. Let's see. We could just do an ice block. It'd be fine. Oh, wow. I never would have thought of that. Make the geyser out of glass. Dude, that's amazing. Ow, oh, I hurt my throat. Oh man, I lost my voice. I lost my voice for a second. Excuse me, I've been talking for too long. It's been 2 hours. All right, my voice is still a little... Okay, I'm back better than ever. There we go. Okay, experimental design with Scar. What you just said by using glass just blew my mind. So this is the problem about using water. So let's scaffold up here a bit, right? Scaffold up here, experimental design with Scar. And we're gonna jump up here and go bam. Okay. I don't like that. That's ugly, right? Go get a drink. If it was only so easy. I don't like that. It's too big. When you think of like an Old Faithful geyser at Yellowstone, you think of a very like, it's very white. The water is very frothed up, so it's very like there's a lot of air, a lot of oxygen in it, so it's real frothy. It's blowing about like so. That just doesn't look like that. So, but when you said glass, you blew my mind because if we were to use glass, we could custom make any of the designs. we want. We can make it that kind of a bluish, whitish, design. Like think of, search Old Faithful, and you'll see like the bluish stream in the center, and then you'll see a lot of like white around the edges as it's kind of like all frothy from being, shot up in the air, of course. So that's it. That's solved. That's the problem. You solved it. Not this, but glass. But glass. I love it. White frosted glass. Correct. That's how you make a geyser. I cannot wait to experiment with that. And I kind of want to do it now. Experimental design with Scar here is continuing just a little bit longer. Let's go and get some glass from Ren real quick. And let's just experiment with this real quick. I got to try it. We got to try this real quick. Let's see. Wanted to tell you, if I could hang out with any YouTuber, you'd be in my top 5 list. Dude, that's an honor. I thank you for the kind words. I thank you for the kind words. And if you get to come out to maybe a convention or something that I'm at, I'd love to hang out with you. I appreciate the nice words. Okay, let's see here. My inventory is ridiculous. I'm littering. Don't tell Ren, dog. Don't tell Ren. Don't tell Ren. Don't tell Ren. Don't tell Ren. There we go. We'll come back and clean. Oh, no. Tango, you didn't see anything. Tango, you didn't see anything. that sneaky Tango. Tango's going to tell Ren that I littered in his shop. All right, where do they keep the white glass? Okay, here it is. So if we use a little bit of light blue and some white, oh my gosh, the possibilities, guys. We might need 2 of these. Oh, this is so great. We could even use some real contrast and maybe even add a little bit of a gray into it. Let's see, that's cyan. I'm gonna go with blue. I'm gonna go with the blue. There we go. Oh, this is gonna be so awesome. Oh, that Tango, he's gonna tell on me, isn't he? All right, let's go. Let's figure this out. I think this is a good thing, guys. I think we've got this. Okay, let's go. Let's eat some food. Let's see. Go help out Tango test the roosted rooster. If he asked me to do it, I totally would do it. But I'm not gonna go and bug him. Well, maybe I'll bug him a little bit, but I'm not going to disturb him too much. Like I'll disturb him a little bit, but I'm not gonna disturb him a lot. This thing is really sweet, guys. This thing is incredible. Oh, that's what he needed all of that for. Oh my gosh, this is so intricate and amazing. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, we're spoilers. Spoilers. But spoilers are only exclusive previews. We've been streaming for a long time. I'm starting to get loony in the head. All right, let's see about cleaning this up. Experimental design with Scar really messes up the world. Stand back, guys. Experimental Scar here, and it's breaking the world here. Things aren't looking pretty. You should also build a burnt or half-burnt trees next to the volcano. That's an awesome idea. Definitely let the Good Cub fan know about that. I'm sure he might want to maybe incorporate that somehow into it. So if we were to do this is experimental design with Scar, guys. Remember, this might not look good, but on the other hand, it might look amazing. And that's the whole point of experimental design with Scar. This is just kind of me, kind of seeing the, when you think of Old Faithful, you think of it kind of blowing in the wind. So if I look at my pictures from Old Faithful, which I'm going to do after this, Old Faithful kind of goes up, right? It kind of has it kind of blows out at the top a little bit, and then the wind will catch it and continue its, blowing the mist away. Okay. So if we had something like that. Okay, I know that looks terrible, right? I know. Divert your eyes. It's hideous, but it has potential. That's what excites me about this. Is this has potential of being cool. This has definite potential of being cool. But it's going to take a lot of trial and error, and I'm going to definitely have to get into a creative world and really experiment with this. Really get down and dirty with the design. But I think with a little bit of experimental design here, I think this could be good. I really think this is good. If we can add maybe just a little bit of the blue in this, like so, add a little bit of blue action. Just get a little blue in there, right? Get a little blue, get a little bit of white on there. Oh, this could be great. oh, I just see so much potential with this. I know it doesn't look great, but I see the potential in this. Yeah, I think this is going to be good. It just needs experimental design, and I think we've got something. This is good, guys. This is good. Also, the music died, and I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna turn on one of my favorite songs. Wait, this isn't it, but oh well. I just changed it to something. I don't know what this is. Never mind. I lie. But anyway, good, and this is better. So, it's all about rebuilding stuff. The last thing I'll say with experimental design with Scar is that when you are building, why are you here? I don't approve. Go away. When you're building and stuff like this, always remember to try to build whatever you do if you can twice. Because if you can build it twice, you can really see the differences on something. You can be like, you know what? I see it in a different light. I have a new idea and I want to experiment with. And I just highly encourage you guys to try that. Is when you're building and stuff along those lines, always try to build what you've done one or two more times. You know, just try like 3 times at the most. And I think you'll really kind of see some differences that you never would have thought of otherwise really come out, and you're like, wow, I never would have thought of that. And you really see like a beautiful design come to be. And there we go, guys. I think that is good. That's a good stream right there. We got a lot of progress done. We did a little bit of experimental design with Scar, so I think we have some new ideas for the future to work on. And yeah, so everybody who subscribed and resubscribed, thank you very, very much. For everybody who just sat back and relaxed, thank you so much for coming out and hanging out. Mods, thank you for everything you do. Let's raid somebody.